Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Drafting. There we go.
I think dekaiT is be right back. So.
So his camera's gone off then, or?
Yes, until he's back, I think.
Okay, he can put it back on when he's ready. Then that's fine. I'll go in the normal screen until he comes back. That's fine. Drafting. Yep. What I like about Dota is I don't feel like you get this mechanic in a lot of other games that exist. MOBAs seem to be quite specific to a game where you spend so much time theorizing and drafting and strategizing before the game even begins. Most games are you pick your characters, you go in the game. It's all about the game itself. But Dota, no, there's so much setup, but I really enjoy that part of the game. So yeah, I'm glad that it happens. That also makes casting quite interesting because we have a lot to do in this part as well. Talk about the heroes, the draft, the players. Yeah, I like it. I like the opportunity. It looks like TA is going to be banned first phase.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, Tim is also the captain, so you know there was a chance that he would pick that for himself. So not allowing that immediately being denied. The first pick is going to be Lich.
Okay. Oak again?
Probably.
Oak,
yeah,
Oak
most likely it is an Oak hero. They're going to respond straight away with Lion. They're saying, well, you take Lich, we'll take Lion. Lion is a bit more meta than Lich at the moment, so I like what Lich can do, but Lion has the lockdown, the just direct, massive amount of lockdown coming out of Hex and the Earthspire. They're going to go straight into Dragon Knight, so there's no shortage of stuns. And they've got that really flexible and tanky laner, who's also quite meta right now, so I think Dragon Knight, yeah, really good pick. They know what they're doing, the Dire. I like the draft so far.
Fast picks as well.
Yeah, we haven't even scratched the reserve time yet, though Radiant might just be about to do it. Let's find out. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Yeah, they're going to touch that reserve time. They're still thinking about what to play. There's Dragon Knight in the game. He's a tanky strength hero, but I don't feel like you need to draft too specifically around him. If you're really worried about stuns, you could go for someone with a hard dispel, maybe a Baden, but I'm not sure if that's worth it. You need some stuns of your own, of course. At the moment, you've only got Lich, who brings in people with the Sinister Gaze. It's quite a nice crowd control ability, but you could do with a bit more. Maybe some setup for the... Oh, well, I think I guessed it right. I did say...
Brex?
Yeah, it makes sense. You got Brex playing, but a Baden and Lich, nice, you know, all spooky, undead. Looks like they're both from the Wrath of the Lich King boss, you know, raid and WoW. But you want a bit more lockdown. But I think I can see that working. Something to go with Lich so that the Chain Frost can have massive impact. So obviously you've got the Void again, something like Darkseer could work. Yeah, we'll see what they do. Banning Viper again. Viper's just pretty much an insta ban these days. Such a potent hero.
I mean,
I
haven't seen many Vipers in my pubs though.
Have you not?
Like, no. Am I lucky?
Maybe.
I don't want to jinx it. I'm touching wood.
I think people. Are you talking about like ranked games or just unranked?
It's both.
I think people don't play a lot of Viper in unranked because he's relatively boring to play, unless you are massively sadistic or. Yeah, I think which makes sense. All right, dekaiT, let's go back to the drafting screen. Do you have your camera still on? Yeah, you do. Cool. Hoodwink ban. Counter Ed, why not? A lot of target bans at the moment.
Who else does Ed play then if he doesn't have his hoodwink?
Well, I don't know. Nature's Prophet, he's also being banned. I don't know if that's a target ban because we do not see that hero a lot. So we only see certain players pick Nature's Prophet. I feel like it still leads you with the team that doesn't have a lot of lockdown. Yeah, it is red versus blue at the moment. So see if they keep that up. Winter Wyvern on the Radiant. No, it's banned.
Maybe that should be a future Monday Game 1 idea.
The
like colours only, yeah. Like
one
only
team have to
blue,
pick,
only red.
One team have to pick blue heroes, one team have to pick red heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see that. I've got some ideas for Monday. I want to, instead of changing the draft, I want to change the gameplay a little bit. So you still have to think about the drafting, but I want alternate objectives in order to win the game. So you don't just have to destroy the Ancient, you can do other things to win it. Because I think that adds a little bit of variety to the game. But we'll think about those in the future when we get to next Monday, if we also have a Saturday stream. Anyway, We're going to see Grimstroke come out again.
Ah,
So more stuns. You've also got the double Dragon Tail, the double Hex, the double Finger
double
of Death.
finger.
Yeah, a lot of combos. Okay.
Watch.
Oh,
Well,
good.
there are some stuns. I mean, if you hook in a Lion, you hook in a Grimstroke. Some nice kills there. Take Dragonite out of position as well.
But who's the Pudge player?
Well, maybe Matatim, I don't know. They've gone for Lifestealer. They see Abaddon Pudge, they think, okay, nice strength heroes, I'm going to take some of the HP. Lifestealer can be locked down by Dismember. But once Dismember's gone, Pudge is pretty much food for Lifestealer, so... It's very red, the Dire team, you're right, but Radiant have already kind of broken their colour scheme.
5 seconds remaining.
One more.
I'm thinking what Radiant will. They need something to ideally counter initiate. Take a that can allow them to take a breather or put a stop to Dire when they start running at them.
Right.
Radiant team ban.
So,
Oh,
Timber's very good right now.
yeah, tanky hero. They've got 2 strength heroes on the Dire. That's quite nice. Lots of armor means Lifesteal won't hit him very hard. Got to be careful about Lion. I guess draining all your mana does make his laning a little bit more irritating. But I guess reactive armor means that you can shrug off most of the damage anyway. Can see it working. I still feel like the Radiant's team fight is a little bit lackluster. They're relying quite heavily on the Pudge to get some hooks. So we'll see.
Yeah, it looks to be Abaddon carry then.
Maybe. I think Brex like Abaddon carry. Is he? I know it's kind of been the thing these days to see Abaddon in POS 1. I've never been a massive fan, but I know it does work. So, not sure you want to. Do you want to play carry Abaddon against Lifestealer? Maybe. Yes, you can silence him.
Yeah, I guess. I'm wondering, like, Dire banned the Void Spirit. I don't think that's good at all for Radiant.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Radiant needs some team fight. They have no team fight. They have Lich ulti and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. They've got nothing to help the Lich ulti either. It's just nothing to keep them together. Maybe Pudge can hook someone in, that's it. So they're looking for potentially a support then. If it's Abaddon 1, Timber 3, Pudge 2, you're still looking for a POS 4. Maybe to go with a Timber Saw.
I wouldn't be surprised. Let's assume that DK is most likely met. I would imagine they... Yeah, I think it's Timber met with the Shadowfiend ban.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
They can still... I mean, they don't have Aspect, never mind. So they kind of have to decide right now whether they're putting a Timber mid or not. But if it's DK mid, that's for sure a good matchup for Timber.
Yeah, high damage to the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight will never kill you, ever. You can just do what you want. Basically free lane with a Timber Saw. Dragon Knight will have to max out the Dragon's Blood just to keep himself alive. So he won't farm very quickly. Yeah, I think it's a good matchup. It means that you need a Pudge then goes into the support role, or POS 4. I mean, POS 3, which I think is generally not played too much. Okay, if Timber's mid then, maybe a POS 3 to go with the Pudge. If Abaddon is being played POS 1, which it might be. You never know. Brex usually plays at support. Okay, PL. So PL POS 1. So I
want to say offlane Abaddon.
POS 3 Abaddon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, POS 3 Abaddon with the support Pudge. You've got Lich to support the Phantom Lance, and you've got a Timber Saw. Yeah. Well, Dire have a lot of reserve time because their picks have been pretty rapid, so almost 2 minutes for their last pick.
Yeah.
They are thinking if Dragon Knight is going mid, I mean, Dragon Knight could easily go POS 3 as well. It's a role he's very popular in right now. I don't think he'll struggle too much there. So then you could pick another POS 2. Someone to maybe lane against Timber Saw.
Let's see what they have. They could get, like, wait, is it bad? It's not. I think Lash is really good. It's good against Timber 2 on lane. One of the few heroes that Timber cares laning against.
Yeah,
good against PL.
Yeah, definitely. Good against PL in the early and mid game. Pretty good. Yeah, okay.
I could also see the Lina. Not as good as.
Yeah, I think Lesh. I like Lesh more.
Lesh.
Yeah, I like the Lesh more. Maybe Ember Spirit. be pretty good. He's gonna be quite hard to lock down.
Yeah, Ember does terribly against Timber though.
Does he? Okay, bad lane matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Does the Whirling Death that does take the damage away from the Flame Guard? Does it? That does break the Flame Guard.
It's not. It doesn't take away the Flame Guard because it's pure, but you can't sustain through the damage.
Okay, just too much regen on Timber, too much right click.
Yeah.
They did go Wind Ranger. I was thinking Wind Ranger. I thought maybe just because of Nat. But I felt like there were maybe some stronger options in the Wind Ranger, which is why I didn't suggest it.
Yeah,
But...
I don't like it. They don't have anything for the PL.
Yeah,
Arc.
that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking about Ember, Lesh, Lena. But now the PL is going to have a pretty nice time. Has to watch out for Grimstroke and maybe being AoE stunned by Lion. But after that, once he's tanked up a little bit, he's gonna be
I'm
absolutely
excited to see Ed Pudge there. See if he lands every single hook.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll see what
sure.
happens. I think Ollie is going to be playing a Dragon Knight. I would reckon. Yeah, Ollie Dragon Knight. Ollie's quite a Dragon Knight player actually. Does play it a lot. And Veteran, he plays a fair bit of Lifestealer too.
Yeah. I also love how Timbersaw has got like the saws, but so does the Pudge.
Oh yeah,
He's got like his own little chainsaw.
he's got a massive saw.
Oh, I need to see
Yeah.
the stick.
Our prediction is up. Got 14
how they
viewers
lane it.
actually, a lot more viewers than they usually have. So predict, guys. I wanna see some points being thrown down. Remember, there is a way to spend my points. Most people don't really use them, but they're still there. 20,000 points for a random gift sub, 30,000 for a free sub to yourself, 75k for the VIP. There we go. I think Draken, he's pretty much the best better. Always throwing down points. Wins nearly every single one as well. Honestly, if he should be a coach or something. He can make a career out of it. Anyway, let's have a look at what happens. Yeah, with the ward. Interesting. Wobber's actually
PL
got more
mid?
regen. It might be PL mid. It's looking
yeah,
like
I was
it.
gonna say.
Brex pos 1, but
Good.
Brex is holding a lot of gold, but I think he may still be pos 1. In fact, Oak and Brex both holding gold. Wobber going into the
They're
off
going
lane.
for the. They're going for the overall lane advantage throughout, like on 3 lanes.
Okay.
PL isn't gonna win the lane against DK, but he doesn't do that bad.
He'll do okay.
Timber,
Yeah.
yeah, Timber does very good against Lifestealer, and Abaddon can play against whoever is on
30 seconds to battle.
on his lane.
Yeah. Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think it might be Wind Ranger. It's going to be Wind Ranger mid because there's already a bottle here. And I think, like you said, PL
Yeah.
probably be okay against the Wind Ranger. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I think that's smart. And Mato Timmy showed that he knows how to play this game. He'll be fine. He'll survive the lane. I think it's must be nearly 7k MMR. So it's going to be a bit of a fight, but Dire have more heroes here, so Radiant are just going to back off. And this time they do secure 2 bounty runes rather than just 1. Okay, let's see how the lanes are going to go. I think Grimstroke Lifestealer definitely has some potential there, but it's quite hard to get through a Timbersaw and his high amount of armor. And you've got a Pudge as well. You can hook someone out the way. Hook the Timber if he's in trouble. Timber can always Timber Chain away if he goes for an early Timber Chain. So if there's any danger of Inkswell, you can just get out of there. Lifestealer can't chase. And what's bot lane? 9 and Ollie playing offlane Dragon Knight. I like offlane Dragon Knight, but I don't feel like you can do a lot against a bad one. Brex is going to go so hard into Ollie. Oh, he doesn't have level 1 Curse of Avernus, which Brex usually does. He's gone for a Photic Shield, which makes sense. Shield's 110 at level 1. Quite strong spell.
I guess he also wants to just dispel the Breath Fire.
True, it does take away quite a lot of base damage. He's taking a lot of damage. Has to Photic Shield himself straight away. Do you know what one thing this game is missing that every other game in the genre has? A health bar for the shield. League of Legends used to have no health bar for the shield, but then if they put it in, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. But you have no idea how long a shield's going to last in Dota. I guess as part of the skill cap. It would change the game quite significantly if you knew how strong shields were, but I feel like it's a weird thing to hide from the user. I don't know, maybe we'll see it one day. Who knows?
I mean,
The company.
I personally keep it that way. You have so much stuff already. You have the status bar and stuff.
Yeah, they have added a lot. That's true. Depends on the way you see UI and the skill cap, but it's an endless debate, so we won't get into that right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Matatim is really struggling in the mid lane. He has lost a lot of health.
Yeah, I don't know how. I just looked away for like 20 seconds and suddenly he's dying.
Oh, Breck going in. They've got the slow, one more hit, and it's going to be a silence. There's the silence, but don't quite have any follow-up. He just gets 4 hits off. No Orb of Venom on the Abaddon. And Curse of Verna's slow is only 10% at rank 1. So it's not enough to chase someone. It's less than an Orb of Venom, the slow. Oh, now he's going to get the rune. Matatim, I think, is sending in his own bottle. But so is
Yeah,
Nats.
it's on the way. I guess Winranger could have waited for the bottle, use it to its fullest potential, and
Bit of
take
mana.
the rune after.
It maybe would have
Yeah.
given her an extra
I'm-
power shot or two, but I don't think she really needs it.
Okay,
The
Mato
Matatim is actually
playing
might
fire
die.
here.
No, he's fine. But he's taking a lot of damage. Actually has to bottle up one of the right clicks, denying him some bottle regen.
Yeah.
Not what he wanted to see.
If Winranger keeps winning like this, PL is not gonna be happy. Because if you ulti the PL before he doppelgangers, the ulti is gonna stay on you. That's one of the
Oh,
good
that's true.
things.
What, in order to find the real PL? I mean, you talked about the Radiant looking to do that triple lane win. At the moment, it's a triple lane loss because the Lifesteal is
Yeah,
free fine, absolutely no problem. The Dragon Knight's even outlast hitting the Abaddon, and the mid lane isn't going that well for the PL, so it's not quite worked out as we thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, at least at the bottom, if you literally just run at the lion, like DK can't do anything. You W the Abaddon and you run at the lion and he should die.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this DK's build, to be honest. 2 points Breath Fire, and no point Dragon Tail.
And he got 2 bracers. I guess he's just not taking because he's compensating with the bracers.
That's true. I think Dragon Tail is more common to get in the early game. They buffed its damage at 70 damage at rank 1 now. It only costs 70 mana as well, so it's pretty good for getting a few last hits in or right clicks in.
Oh, I think Winranger could have killed him there if he tried to.
They're going to try. We've got Luce Kadu coming in for the wraparound. Jackal.
Oh,
Jackal
Mato.
full power shot. That's going to be a kill. He does have doppelganger, but they get the stun. Luce
No
Kadu.
doppelganger.
No, yeah, he didn't even have time to doppelganger. He didn't think that the Earth Spike was going to come out, so a nice rotation, and that's going to be the first blood finally. 4 minutes in, almost exactly the same time as last game. Brax was...
Does he just power hook? But he can't do anything. I guess Mass Team just slept there a bit. Like he's got the ward. He should have seen the line coming.
I was
Yeah.
about to say that. The line wasn't smoked, was he, when he wrapped around? So
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that was like huge misplay by Mass Team. He had no business doing. Like he shouldn't have been there on Windranger's.
Brax nearly
high ground
dying
at all.
here in the bot lane. Look at Ollie just being so aggressive. Luce Kadu does have the stun, gets the stun onto Oak under the tower. But out comes a TP.
The
A
hook
TP
gonna
for Punch
come
has no
out.
mana,
He doesn't
no?
have.
I think
He doesn't have any mana.
there's one thing. Oh, Oak's courier has been killed. Boots have gone. Whole boots of speed gone. The frost shield was used on Brax. He is now trying to go in, but going into Ollie, I don't think it's going to be strong enough. They're putting more and more damage onto Ollie. They are going
They
to try.
got
They are
the
going to
hook mana
silence him,
now.
but I mean, Ollie is pretty strong. They do have the mana for a hook, but there's so many creeps in the way. They just can't do it. They're going to try. No, out comes the stun. They stun it into the rock. Oh, and a power shot.
Ranger.
Massive power shot will get the kill on Brex. Now you've got to
Yay,
focus fire on
that's a
Pudge.
double
Pudge has
kill
no
for
chance
Ranger,
of
most likely.
surviving. Yeah. Easy.
Nice.
Double kill. TP in.
You
Does
hate
Oh,
to see
triple?
it. No mana for the power shot though. Should be another
Yeah,
lion.
triple kill. No
Oh,
item.
that's not what you want to see.
Null Talisman bottle,
if
the
you're
only items he
Radiant.
has. Oh, Ollie tipping that. That's yeah, that's his own team. Fair enough. He's
Ollie
also
never BM tipped.
well, he's worked out a clever way to BM tip, which is instead to tip your allies for the kills instead, which is kind of a nice way of circumventing it. I'm okay with that. Also, Nat is now going straight for the javelin. Actually has the javelin coming out, so that's a lot of damage. You're gonna have to be careful. PL still doesn't have boots, but Wobbler's doing okay. But you know, Lifesteal is still outlasting. You get the stun, but who cares? He's got so much reactive armor, he couldn't care less. But Veteran doesn't actually care that much about the Timber. He's saying, yeah, Timber, you do what you want. I'm just free farming anyway, so don't mind me. He's going for his Maelstrom first item Lifestealer, not the armlet. decided he wants to accelerate his farming a little bit more. Also some AoE to kill Phantom Lancer Illusions, not a bad idea. Maybe go Mjolnir. Out comes the hook. We've hooked Luskadoo. You've also got all the slows. There's a lot of slows in this lane. There's no way Luskadoo's going to get away from this. I say that. No, he's going to go down. But Pudge is low. One more auto attack. Nice use of Sinister Gaze, but I think Oak may have made a self-sacrificial lamb. Tim still finds it with the Stroke of Fate. Oak is going to be fine because she's got the Aphotic Shield from Brex. Brex chasing.
To the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know if they know that.
No, they don't have.
Oh no, they found it. Oak's like, oh crap, here's Nat. Out comes the hooks. The Shackle Shot. It doesn't actually connect with anything. Oak is fine. Never mind. She's not. The Aphotic Shield's not quite strong enough. Wobber comes in, but Nat is so fast. Still had Wind Run up. Deep rotation's not quite there.
This
6
is
kills for the
opening
Dire.
up the map for the PL though. The mid tower
True.
is falling pretty low.
More stuns here. The damage coming out from the Breathe. Oh, the Aphotic Shield!
Oh.
It was one auto attack away, and they thought they were going to be absolutely fine, but they weren't fine. The creep wave is just blocking everything, and Brex in a lot of trouble. Out comes a beautiful Stroke of Fate yet again. Nice stun from Luskadoo, and that will be the
Timber's
kill.
gonna die.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Out comes the full link. So never mind, he does find a way with the Timber Chain. Though Oak untarting a lot of massive power shot damage from Nat. That is 450 magic damage. That early game power from power shot is incredible.
Yeah.
It's just a
I guess it's
slaughter fest down here.
Yeah, I guess it worked out for the Dire to an extent in the end, but they have to be more active towards the PL right now.
Oh, they get a hook.
lane.
Hook on Luskadoo. They're going to chase him. Is he going to be fine? I think he might be. He gets the stun, but out comes the TP, and finally from the mid lane, he's decided he wants to turn up. He's easily going to find a kill for himself there. He has taken the mid tower too. He's going in with haste, but I don't think you're killing a Dragon Knight, to be honest. He
No
realizes
way
that he
he's
can't.
doing
He's going to back off.
Don't really like the TP. You get a kill, but you lose so much farm time.
Yeah, Nats just, gets to farm a little bit up as well. He's going for his own phase boots on Wind Ranger and then Maelstrom. But, Veteran does what he does best. He's farming away.
Wind Ranger got the Ironwood tree. I'm prepared to see some shackles into tree planning.
Oh, yeah. I think Nat knows what he's doing with the shackles, so he should be good with that.
The PL is surprisingly enough not getting a defue. I would personally like to see defue first item here really good against the supports. Huge amount of damage, helps with controlling the Wind Ranger or catching her.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you start Yasha. I mean, Yasha, I guess, is committing more for farming, but means that you're not going to be fighting that early. Or as well as you had a diffusal blade. All you get from Yasha though is move speed. It's the only thing that it offers that makes it different from any other item. And not a lot from move speed either, not enough to make it worth it in my opinion. We're going in on Ole. Going to try Sinister Gaze, but he has been ink swirled. Is Ole just going to go in? Yeah, he thinks about it, actually gets ink swirled off, Stroke of Fate. And that's going to be a kill.
They can go more, they have the forum.
Yeah, but Luskadoo's here. Luskadoo has Finger of Death. Just immediately fingers the Pudge. Doesn't really need to use it on Pudge, but he just wants the charges.
They don't have any stuns for now.
I think Brex will
Nobody's
be okay.
TPing. Right.
But do they have any TPs? You do have a TP from the PL, and you don't have a TP from Timber. It's literally just PL, and PL's thinking.
It is on the way for Timber though, so if they try to dive, like in next 15 seconds, Timber is gonna be ready.
But the tower might go down by then. The Dire.
Watch TPing middle, maybe he's gonna get a hook.
No. You can try. Oh my god, he actually gets it, but he doesn't have Dismember. Now he has Dismember. He just got level 6. Now he can ulti. He only just hit level 6. He does find the Dismember. And finally, they will get a kill on that. Yeah, Wind Ranger still gets the kill. Bot lane, though, they took the tower and they killed the Baden. So it's not looking good for the Dire. We have a look at the for the Radiant, sorry. Let's look at the net worth. PL done a good job to get 5k net worth at 10 minutes. He's been doing okay, but the Lifestealer happily farming up in the top lane. No problem at all. Wind Range and Dragon are not far behind. So a pretty solid start for the Dire. And look at the net worth of Lion. Luskadoo, 10 minutes in, is what, 600 gold away from the Blink? That's pretty close to Blink Dagger on Lion. Way closer than you want to see Lion getting a Blink.
Yeah.
So that's going to be tough. Oak is only level 4, suffering with the XP a little bit. Not sure if she was able to get the tome. I hope so. Otherwise there's going to be no ult coming out from the Lich in the meantime.
I would be raging.
Gotta try and be patient. You can always pick up XP quickly as a support. The only thing I'm worried about is there's not a lot of options for Chain Frost. You're gonna have to do a perfect ult yourself There's no one to really set it up for you. I guess Hutch can hook someone in and you can chain Frost in case they follow up, but not a lot. Ollie is level 8 and has a rank 1 Dragon Plasma. Bit unusual.
PL decides to go to Diffu after all.
Oh, good, okay. He changed his
he's
mind on
very-
Yasha.
he's-
Mid lane, we got
yeah.
Pudge. We get the stun. Tim, we have a
is
lot of
just
stun.
there.
We've actually overloaded the stuns. Is it still enough to kill Pudge? We're trying. I think Pudge is going to go down. Actually, big stick.
But they didn't
Maybe
even
he's
kill
okay.
him.
They didn't kill him. No, he's very, very low. Actually, about 20 HP. That was a massive dive, and Matterton got double kill from that. Now putting himself to top net worth, putting
Not
him
good.
very close. Yeah, he's got the diffuser blade already. Double damage rune. He's level 12. Maybe the Radiant
I
still
think
have a chance.
Yeah, I think Dire just needs to wait for this blink on DK and then run together. Like most people that they jump is just gonna die under the like with the dragon tail and green plus lion.
Yeah.
There's not a single hero on the map that survives if they have a finger.
That's true.
Even the Timber should die.
640 magic damage. The very high
PL
amount of
on
damage.
bottom. He's just getting the diffuse. He can kill him.
Yeah, diffusal blade. It's not quite
Oh
all.
no!
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
the
not sure.
doppelganger wasn't the play.
I'm not sure he had enough damage anyway because of the mana that was out on the DK. But still, it doesn't matter.
He had
Ollie's
a
going to
DK
TP out.
Yeah.
I mean, Ollie now has the blink dagger though. Blink dagger is coming to him, so you
Yeah.
have blink on the Dragon Knight, but you almost have blink on the Lion as well. He's 220 gold away from it.
Yeah,
So-
that is their timing. They need to push lanes now. They have infest on the lifestealer too.
Yeah.
Very easy to execute.
Infest when you got double blink, so any hero you can go into.
There
I
it
just get a
goes,
kill.
preparing to smoke. Without the DK though, I'm not sure how they're gonna.
Well, they're sending Nat in. Nat's got phase boots. He's got max rank wind run. If he can find the
Yeah, but-
real Mato Tim, that's a kill. But he seems to know. He's being very careful. Actually, he's TPing to mid lane. He's getting out of there.
Oh.
Map hack. Reported. Sus. No, he's circling. He's like, I know they're here, guys.
Yeah.
I know they're here.
Maybe he just had a feeling.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, he didn't see them on the
bones.
map.
Yeah, that's not the play. I think they just need to run the DK. Like, why? There's no way you don't. Like, the blink dagger doesn't do anything if you don't jump first. On
Yeah,
DK.
look, it dodges a chakram. Easy. But you're right. The tower, I mean, he did a fair bit of damage, but he's still not even taking the tier 1 tower. He wasn't there for the smoke. Missed opportunities. Pantalance are doing well, but can he carry the game? Brex is the pos one of Baden, but he's not got a lot. He's trying to put Echo Saber, but he still hasn't got it 14 minutes in, so he really is struggling.
That's what he said though. If PL gets items, they don't have much for him.
Not with the wind range to pick up instead of you know, a hero with more of AoE. Oh, they're
Yeah.
gonna find him. They're gonna find him. They're gonna find him. He
has
doppelgangs.
doppelganger though.
Have you got the real one? Yes, you have. You ulted it. Nice shackle shot. Do we have the
Nice
damage?
shackle.
Lot of damage. Finger of death. Not even needed. They get the kill.
nice.
Out comes the Lich Ult, doing a bit of damage, but Nat has got a haste rune, so he is
Haste rune,
absolutely
doing the
fine. I
work.
hear the Sinister Gaze. They bring Tim in. The hook is nowhere near. Nat is so fast. I thought with the Sinister Gaze, he could have thrown a shackle on top, maybe got a kill. A second shackle goes in. Brex immediately has to ult just to survive.
Should
Veteran's
be-
hitting him to
should
slow
be
him.
at that
Yeah,
level.
there's no way this Abaddon is going to live.
Can
They
hook
get
though.
the Grimstroke ult. They connect both of them. They're actually fine. Yeah, you're right. The hook is good. Timbersaw is taking a lot of damage. The Frost Shield is keeping him alive, but not quite long enough. Massive damage coming out from Tim. That huge ink swell. And they get the power shot damage off as well anyway. It's
Yeah,
hard
they
for
can
the
transition
Radiant.
this
They're going to try.
to the mid push. Yeah, I was gonna say PL is strong on paper if they don't catch him, but again, if PL's the one to be initiated on, they have so much burst, so much damage to kill him.
They do. Yeah, the focus fire actually pretty good in the early game. Focus fire the real PL, but then you can just kill him. Doppelgang is max rank, so he does have a fairly low cooldown, but he used it once and he was dead.
Why did Brex tip Ollie?
I have no idea. Because he missed a breathe fire or something?
Oh,
It
that
is
is
rude.
rude.
Oh, could he get the stun to Mattis him? No, couldn't. Now he's going to lose a bit of mana. Inkswell just to keep him alive. Kill the illusions. Didn't even kill the illusions. Didn't use the soaring for that. Breathe fire. Shame, Ollie. He's going for BKB and then Aghanims on the Dragon Knight, so he is going for a very tanky build. A lot of magic resistant that. Makes sense. I think maybe he'd be better placed to buy a pipe for his team instead of buying Aghanims, but oh well. I don't like buying Aghanims on Dragon Knight before you hit level 18 because I feel like it barely does anything. But then at 18 it's better. No Crimson Guard against PL. Do you need a Crimson Guard against the PL? They're doing okay against him at the moment. I do like the item against him, but I feel like they can just kill him at the moment. They don't need to tank up against him.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I do like Crimson Guard, yeah. It's a nice item. If it was a problem, yeah. I think they're fine. Some TP's coming in. Hook gets onto Ollie. We do have the Dismember immediately, but it is cancelled by the Phantom. Bit of damage going in, but I think Ollie's just too tanky. Look at him, he does not care. This is a tanky Dragon Knight. He's saying, yeah, fine, do what you want to me. Now he is going to go down. There's no way he's going to survive this. He is too far into the tower, but they still managed to pick up 1 kill for that. The Dire team are all around. That has the Lifestealer inside of him. Dim's just going to run in himself. Lifestealer does come out, but you have a massive Lich Orb, but is it enough? It's still bouncing. They just spread out enough. Tim and Lutzku taking big hits, but are still going to be okay. And yeah, this is massive for the Dire. Our shot does clip Brex. Doesn't trigger his ultimate. If it did, that would have been great. I just feel the Echo Saber are bad, and he just can't get in. He's basically a support hero.
Yeah,
Didn't work
I don't
out how he
know.
thought.
I feel when you have PL, you could have gone more offlane route, like Greaves with something tanky that allows you to stay and fight.
Yeah, I agree. Keep the PL alive long enough so that he can really start killing the enemy team. Because PL just needs to worry about being burst. If he doesn't get burst, he's a killing machine. So yeah, Abaddon could be one of the heroes to enable him, but hasn't quite worked out that way. He's found... No, he hasn't found that.
Ranger sees the PL top.
Yeah, with Invis. Doppelgang's been used. If he finds the real one, I don't think he knows which one it is, though.
He has haste, though.
Now he does. Okay, you're not killing him with haste. No way. A lot of heroes running around. Looks like a fight's going to start. Veteran just walks up to the high ground by himself. He needs to be careful. He's going to get silenced in a second. Has to rage. Goes into a creep immediately. This is good. We get the ultimate, but Tim is going to be okay. We're using the focus fire on the Pudge. Will be a nice kill on the Pudge. Matter's been so low. The burst damage. Oh my god. Veteran comes out and immediately gets the kill with Infest. Infest doesn't even do much damage. It barely does anything. 275 yet. It's enough to get the kills. Burst for coming out from Tim and Veteran. Fantastic.
I gotta say, I love how I was trying to say that they really need to build their initiations around DK, and every time they get a good fight, DK is just farming somewhere.
Oh yeah, just Ollie. But I mean, they found the kills. That's what matters.
Yeah.
10k lead at 19 minutes. Yeah, you saw that was a lot worse than the other game. They're taking roast. It's a 19-minute roast rather than a 13-minute one, but it's still pretty early. And look, Veteran and Nat, they're both level 15. They are very high level. Radiant are really struggling. And they don't have the big team fight like they had last time. They don't have Snapfire, Sand King, Faceless Void. They don't have a lot. They've got Pudge to get some pickoffs. Very limited burst damage. And they've got a PL who's trying to farm. He's about to get his Axe Shard. But I feel like it's just going to be too late. Still a fair bit of the map to take for the Dire though. I think they are going to start to do it. They've got Infest up again. They've got Blink and everything ready on the Dragon Knight. You've got Focus Fire. I mean, you've got every ult ready. You're just waiting on the Finger of Death, which is now just up. And the Lion has Ether Lens.
Similar timings on the BKB for DK and Wind Ranger 2. Once they have it, they can just run in without carrying the world.
Exactly. Wind Ranger with BKB is terrifying. Because you just can't do anything. You just watch as she kills whoever she wants, pretty much. And that mid tier 2, it's just going down for free. Radiant are trying to do kind of bot lane, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. Wobbit is getting absolutely deleted by Nat, and even though he gets like the longest range possible Timber Chain, can he escape from Nat? He's trying. Luskadu finds a kill on Oak using the Finger of Death. Wobbit is still being killed. He's trying so hard to get away, but Nat will not give up. Nearly got him, finally gets the kill, and out comes the Lifesteal. Brex immediately goes into his ultimate. Do they have a stun for him? Yeah, they do. They got the Blink Hex. And he's going to go down. Easy 3 kills for the Dire. And now they're preparing probably to take high ground here.
Oh, look at this dude's KDA. 739. What a Giga Chad.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Brex on Lion 729, I think. Similar. Like, Lions have had some very good games. Early Blink Daggers, Ether Lenses, Finger Kills. He's about to hit level 12. which makes Finger not only do 125 more damage, but has a way, way lower cooldown. A whole minute off the cooldown every time he levels up that spell. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Radiant. Bit of a tough game. They didn't go for the high ground in the bot lane. Who have they got the Aegis on? Is the Aegis on the Wind Ranger? Yeah, I thought so. That's farming the jungle for some reason. They just need to group up. I don't know what's... Come on, Nat. Stop farming. Oh, he's a little greedy boy. Can't help himself.
He just got his BKB. He should just group up.
Nice.
Push the outer towers while he can. Take control.
So are they going to ult for this?
Enemy triangle.
They're defending the tier 2. Ollie's thinking about blinking in. Sees... What do they see actually? Let's have a look
Wind
at the
Ranger
vision.
just needs to come.
They don't have the vision behind the tower. Wind Ranger is coming, but taking her sweet time.
She gets a regen. What a lucky boy.
Yeah, Nat's going to be happy with that. Still playing some of the Aegis. Oh, he's gone straight in under the tower, but then just backs off. Okay, a little bit of bait. Pudge couldn't land a hook. Hasn't fired one yet.
I'm gonna try again in 3 seconds with the DK. There we go. Okay, use it. Use it.
Yeah, blinks in. They just go straight in. They do the Ink Swell now. Is that going to be enough to kill Pudge? Yes, there is, but this is a massive ult from Lich. But it's just not enough. They both got BKB. One is Enraged, and the other one is a Dragon Knight with BKB, so he's absolutely fine. They shrug off the Chain Frost. And they managed to pick up 2 kills. And now they can take the tower in peace. Well, no, because Brex and Matatim are still here, and so is
Need to be
Wobber.
careful. They can still jump them.
Yeah, they can. Just go back, guys. Nice shackle onto
shackle.
Matatim, but he just gets a bad shield. I mean, what are they going to do now? Try for high ground? You've still got the dragon.
I don't think. I think you can just push top, take their outer tower, ward around enemy triangle, take control over the area next to Roche, look towards next Roche, and then you siege.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like it's another one of these games where absolutely massive lead. It's not quite building quick enough, but I feel like they have nothing to worry about at the moment. Matatim's actually going in. Going in on Ollie again, just TP's out straight away, which means they turn to Veteran. Veteran's in a lot of trouble, he gets dismembered. Now he is going to go down. You've got the blink on the Pud. He can blink in and get a hook on Tim. Oh, it's almost absolutely perfect. Oh, the Chakram doesn't quite go in the right direction. Tim will be okay, but a kill on Veteran is a nice kill, especially if your PL takes it. I mean, Matatim's now got the Ag Shard and he's got a Sanj and Yasha. Don't know what item he's hoping for next. Maybe something else will we go something else to tank up?
I think Skadi would be a good option.
Yeah, nice against like the healing Lifestealer can do, regen from the Dragon Knight. Slow is going to be nice.
Yeah, there it is. He just queued it up.
I mean, once you've got Skadi, you're firing out those Spirit Lances. They're really deadly.
Yeah. I mean, it's annoying even with
I mean, look at Ollie. Just lost like half his mana. Even more. I mean, yes, you do have Lion. Lion has the Aghanim Shard as well, so that's the multi-drain on the mana drain, allowing him to very quickly kill the illusions.
I would like to see Radiant to group up right now with this DD quickly and go somewhere. Maybe like try to get a kill or at least a push on bottom lane.
They smoke up. Aegis is
Just
gone.
Aegis just ran out.
Yeah.
They see Wobber, they blink straight in, Dragon Tail. Matatim is here. Do they want to fight? Oh, gets the Frost Shield. Oh, gets the ultimate out as well. But again, it's bouncing between the BKB targets. Ollie's just tanking. He really doesn't care. Wobber's actually still alive. Lotus Orb as well to keep him safe. Oh, being kept alive with Glimmercape. We're ulting in that, holding her in place. It's actually not a bad fight. Matatim's just standing his ground. He doesn't care. The hook onto Nat. Do we have the dismember? We don't. But just standing on top of Nat. The Matatim, he's not done. Yeah, he finally goes down, but Nat is brought to death as well. And Abaddon finally has the option to just hit everyone. This is time for the Die to actually win a fight. No, he blinks away. I mean, finally, the Radiant win a fight when they are really far behind. I mean, let's watch a replay of that fight. Because that really was something. So, the replay on my stream in a second. So, you see that they tried to kill Wobber. They couldn't quite kill him. He gets Lotus Orbed, Glimmercaped, well, not Glimmercape, Frost Shield, everything. Mata with the BKB, with the double damage, so it immediately kills Luskadoo. And Nat, he's just kept in place. Fantastic hook by Ed, keeping Nat completely in place. They pop everything they can on the PL. They eventually bring the PL down, but then the Abaddon and Lich, they're just strong enough.
They want to fight with DK and Lifestealer before the PL comes on, it seems.
Yeah.
Do not jump.
Oh, here we go. We're trying to get Timbersaw. Timbersaw? Yeah, he's got a Essence Ring, but he's forgotten to press it. He doesn't have the mana to press it anymore, but he's going to be okay. Oak's going to be okay because we got the Glimmercape. No detection. But I don't know if the Radiant want to fight this anymore. Brex thinks he can man up to a lifestealer, then realizes he's playing a strength hero. He does pop his ult. We get the hook. Is this a chance to kill Luskadu? Come on, hit it with the Ice Blast. We don't have it, it's on cooldown.
Oh,
BKB from Luskadu. Oh, not quite enough damage, and there's the shackle onto the Pudge. Pudge will die. Finger of Death will secure the kill. Very, very close, but they just didn't have enough damage. Without the Phantom Lance, they just do not have damage.
This was very close.
Oh no, that's running
like
in,
the
but
last fight.
Glimmer Cape again. You need to get some detection. Oka saved herself about 30 times with the Glimmer Cape. Never mind, that turns around and picks up the kill. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
don't
that's
know.
one thing you forget. The focus fire lasts a very long time on you.
Yeah, almost ended up very bad for Dire if Radiant were grouped up a bit more. I just don't think it's like the last fight that they lost on mid lane. You just don't want to jump the most tanky hero first.
Yeah. I mean, Timber was near. Well, he actually lived, but it's a hard hero to bring down. Sure, look how much damage that's taking. The power of the shard on the Phantom Lance, and he is going for Skadi next, like we predicted. And he's doing all right. He's never been too far behind in net worth.
We've got the earliest Roshan timer up in 10 seconds. We'll see when it's up again. Gonna be huge for the team who gets it.
Yeah, Ag Shard is nice. And Roche, is it going to be early or quick spawn? Or late, sorry, early or late spawn? Very late spawn, 2 minutes and 50
The
seconds.
latest one, actually.
Pretty much the latest possible. Yeah, about 5 seconds away from the latest possible. So that's actually nice for the Radiant. Gives them a little bit of space to just farm up and try and equalize, get the next big items for them. You've got Heaven's Halberd on the Baden. That's a nice item to have. Stop the Wind Ranger from killing everyone. Does well against the Lifesteal if you can get it off early. Going Ag Shard on the Lich, I think it makes sense because Oak doesn't have a lot of heroes to help her set up the Chain Frost, so she's going to help set it up herself. Rex is going to run into the Radiant Triangle. I think he's made a bit of a mistake there. He does have Heaven's Halberd, he does have his ult, he can Heaven's Halberd. Oh, a nice hook from Ed, keeping him safe. People forget that Pudge actually is one of the best heroes in the game for saving heroes. You've got the 1300 range hook and you have the Aghanim Shard, which I'm not sure why he hasn't got yet. Brex manning up, didn't load to sword. Actually ends up stunning DK as well, has to pop his ultimate. But then Grimstroke gets them both, but they're just going to run back. Glimmer Cape again, finally they drop a sentry, but it's a little bit too late. Never mind, we do manage to get the stun onto Oak. But I think that's the only kill they're going to get. Yeah, it's, well, they've got strong heroes. Oh, hook, we got that! Veteran actually, but it's not going to be enough. Because they hooked him in, but they didn't get the Dismember range. They now have the Dismember talent, however, which lowers the cooldown and allows you to ult allies, but the Dire are still struggling to go high ground. Because they just keep getting hooked by the Pudge.
Yeah, I think you just control the area around the Roshan. Possibly fight them if they want to come high ground. The Radiant that is into the triangle. Just try to secure that Roche. Probably the most secure way to go around playing the game right now for Dire.
Radiant have decided to smoke out. They didn't smoke Wobber, they smoked everyone else. So what the Dire can see right now, or the Radiant, sorry, can see right now, is just Wobber. They can't see anyone else. They know that Wobber's there. They can't see anybody else. Tim is sitting in Roche. Ollie's nearby. Brex has had his smoke broken. Tim's sitting in a great place to break the smoke gank. So they get nothing from it. Just a lot of dewarding. They don't actually deward their own ancients. So there's no ancient spawn for them. That's denying quite a lot of farm. That's a very intelligent ward there.
Oh, 15 seconds. Is Tim going to stay there for 15 seconds, or is it?
I think Tim's a living ward. No, he leaves just about to spawn.
Typical.
Of course you do.
Typical.
Yeah, PL with Skadi might make a difference. He's very close to it. If he decides to sell his bottle, or even his Quelling Blade, he'll have enough money. He sold his bottle, keeps the Quelling Blade, got the Skadi now.
Yeah, both teams are aware that the Roche is up.
Hook? No,
Oh,
contact
no.
him. This is a great first kill. Immediately into Dismember, they get the kill. I mean, why not Dismember? The cooldown is like 15 seconds. That's a good start. You're already now 4 versus 5. Can go straight into Roche.
I think they will go into the Roche right now. They will feel comfortable without the...
Well, I would have thought so, but they're kind of just running around in circles, not doing a lot. I mean, the Dire don't have an engage so strong. Like, they don't have an Earthshaker, they don't have a Faceless Void, they don't have anything to really worry about. But yet they're playing it ultra safe. Not sure if that is the way, but it's what they're doing. PL's about to hit level 20, which does give him some nice talents there. Goes for the juxtaposed damage talent. So adding more damage to those illusions. 5% per illusion. Rex is running in. They find Brex, but again, this is a tanky hero. You don't really want to go in him. They get the hook, doesn't quite reach. Wow, nice Lotus Orb onto Nat. That pops the BKB. Ollie's gone in with the stun onto Oak, but Oak is looking to get the ult. Gets the pillar up as well. The ult is still bouncing. It's doing a lot of damage. Never mind, all the BKBs come out. Buyback immediately from the Pudge. But already it's not looking that good for the Radiant. PL is just firing out illusions.
I don't think they have to chase. They can just go Roche. This dark good and
they are
bad
chasing
if
though.
they overcome it.
But they are wasting time. Oh, they get the Inkswell stun up, but not a very long stun. You're right. You've got to be careful because you've got the ult and Pudge. I mean, he could have eaten a Baron. He's just going to go for the hook instead. Tim's in a lot of trouble. Nice ult from the Grimstroke, holding the Timber in place. The Finger of Death, double finger. Ollie's just blinking. He's got the Black Dragon. Look at the stuns. That is a full team wipe, and that's a buyback from the Timber as well. The Pud already bought back, which makes it a dieback. Ollie has the Black Dragon now, so this is a very tanky Dragon Knight. 59% magic resistance. He's got Cloak of Flames as well. It also increases the dot damage to towers. I think it becomes 30 damage a second instead of 20. So that's a lot of damage. Shield onto the racks. It is slowing it down quite a lot, but there's no buybacks left, so the racks are going to go down. I think it's pretty much game over at this point. They can easily walk into bot lane, which has a catapult there and about, what, 6 range creeps? That's a lot of ranged creeps, man. There's so many there. That's going to help them push for sure. Catapult as well, doing its best. They fire the ult, then they manage to kill the Ice Spire in time. 75 gold for killing the Ice Spire. Jackal onto Brex.
Yeah, and they should be able to get this comfortably, and then they can go Roche.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one set of racks left. I guess they don't feel like they can take it right now. They're missing a lot of ultimates, so this is the second Roche, which means Cheese, Aegis, and Agshard. Just looking if any heroes need it. Wind Rangers is terrible. Grimstrokes is probably the best. I'm not sure why he doesn't actually have it already, because it's one of the best Agshards out there. Dragon Knights is okay. Lion's already got his, and Lifesteal is actually I feel like better than people give it credit for, but it's not game changing.
As you say that, the Grimstroke just got his shard from the courier.
Okay, great. So he did it. In which case, I would either give it to the I might be tempted to give it to the Dragon Knight, actually. But also pretty good on Lifestealer. But I like the Dragon Knight shard. The AoE is absolutely massive, and it's 80 damage a second. It's not too bad, actually. You can now use it in human form as well. You don't have to be dragon form to use it. That was a massive buff to the shard. But yeah, it's not bad. Ollie Soul Rings for his Breathe Fire, but do you Tread Swap as well? I guess there's no point if you're only going to do one Breathe Fire in the Soul Ring. I just do it instinctively.
Yeah, not really.
He's going for Overwhelming Blink now.
Okay, here we go. We're going for the Roche.
Oh yeah, easy roast. The Radiant are no way near it. They're all up, but they've decided to just take refuge in their own jungle. Well, that's not how you win Dota, by hiding.
Yeah. Realistically, there's very low chance they would have won the fight there, but fighting against Aegis and such tanky heroes isn't any better.
Yeah.
So you might as well try to risk it.
They gave the shard to Wind Ranger, which is probably one of the worst shards in the game, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't like it, but you know.
It's pretty though.
I guess they're feeling themselves.
Yeah, true. Or maybe we'll see a great, like, assassination.
Yeah.
Oh, it lowers the cooldown by 1.5 seconds as well. I didn't know that, actually. That was obviously tacked on to try and make it seem less rubbish. But he didn't even go for power shot damage.
Any other hero.
Yeah.
Than the
Veteran taking a bit of damage. Now comes the Lich Shot, but Lich is immediately going down. Brex, he has to pop his ult straight away too. Veteran, he doesn't mind. He's just going to man up and fight. He's got the Aegis, got the
Milner though. His team is quite far.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem...
He's waiting.
He doesn't seem to care. I mean, Wind Ranger's just focus firing the tower. Focus fire's now run out. Oh, that's a nice hook. Took him under the tier 4 towers. But for some reason, they still can't kill him. He's got a lot of healing as well. He's hitting Pudge, who's a very squishy target with basically no HP. Nice, good pick. Oh, holding them in place. The double finger of death.
Oh my
Rex is
God.
just about alive, but look at the size of this dragon. Overwhelming Blink dragon. with the BKB, you can just fly over everything.
Nice
now.
little light show with the double finger.
Ollie went for the Dragon Tail stun instead of the extra health. So he's got a very long stun, 3.75 second stun. As if they needed more stun when they have a Lion.
Very common to take it. Not calling him yet.
Nat?
Try it. I think Nat's got the cheese. He's okay. Oak's going to go down. I think Brex will too. No, Brex has his ult. Nat's still literally just hiding in the base. He has Aghanims, which basically means infinite use of Windrun. 26 stacks of the fountain damage. And yeah, I forgot you can give mana to your allies. I forgot that was even an option. I think that's going to be the GG called. Yeah, they won't let the Roche, their Ancient, actually go down. That is GG. 37 minutes, a slightly longer game, but it was still pretty
quite
one-sided.
one-sided. Yeah, both games.
A little bit. But this time, Matatim was on the losing team. I thought he had a very good performance on the PL, but yeah, it just didn't quite work out for them.
Shot himself in the foot with that helmet, but just my opinion.
The lane just didn't work out for the Radiant the way they thought it would. You know, it looked like they were setting up for some lane wins, but then the Dire just pretty much outplayed them quite comfortably, and they've barely died. Like 4 deaths being the most deaths in the entire game for the entire team. So very, very strong game for them. Windranger and actually Lifesteal doing the most damage.
Yeah, they had like no control too. They had 1 stun-ish, and considering there's Lifestealer who has Rage, there's Windranger, that's not enough.
Yeah, you've got well, pretty much Sinister Gaze and Pudge getting Dismember. That's the only crowd control you had from last game, where both teams had a lot of stuns. Now you have a team where basically no teams have stun. So yeah, didn't quite work out, but you know, GG. 37 minutes. At least it was lots of exciting.